It's a very special day for us, Michael.
It is.
We have a special guest with us that I'm so excited. We have our wonderful friend Chili, whose real name is Adam, but we never call him Adam. Say hi.
Adam, say hi to the people.
Well, it's weird, when you guys introduce me, you're like, "This is Chili," and I'm like, "Who's that guy?" People don't call me that anymore, but it's a great nickname.
People don't call you Chili?
Really? It's like, Mr. Mitchell.
He's like an adult now.
I'm that adult person now, unfortunately.
It's like all of our buddies that like change their voicemails.
Hello, this is Mike Smith from Inventors Real Estate.
Yeah,
I was unable to come to the phone right now, and then it's like rewind when they were trying. What's on it?
Leave a message at the beep. Yeah. All of our buddies, every single one has changed to this like adult voicemail.
Except
now.
me, playa.
Oh, and me. Yours is the same that's been for a long time.
I think since freshman year of high school.
And mine is Careless Whisper.
It is.
100% is. I have to listen to that.
What's your voicemail,
I'm pretty
Chili?
sure it just says, "This is Adam. Please give me a call back." I'm on it's something because adult now, unfortunately.
Time to change that.
Now I really want to know what yours is, Mike.
It's pretty simple.
Oh, can I do it from memory? You speak in the third person, which is interesting. It's like, this is Mike.
No, I don't say that.
What do you say? What is it?
Well, that's not third person. First of all, saying this is Mike.
This is Mike.
It would be
no.
What do you say?
Hello, Michael is unavailable to come to call.
Yeah.
Please leave your name and number, and he will give you a brief call back when he has a chance. And then I pause for like 6 seconds, and I go, "Thank you." I did that when I was like 14.
Yeah.
And I changed it.
Our buddy Ben, his used to be when he was like 13, 14.
Yeah.
He was like hanging out with his friends or whatever. And he's like, his girl answered the phone and she's like, "This is Ben," or whatever. And he's like, and then you hear him like being pulled away from the phone. And he's like, "Leave a message." And now they're all professional or whatever. I called him. I was so sad.
I didn't know Ben changed his.
Oh, dude, I was so sad. I called him. I was like, the adult world. It's getting to us all. But hey, just for reference, I personally will always call you Chili. So
that's okay. I still call you
change.
JMO, and people are like,
"Who?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Little context for everybody listening. Chili has been one of our best friends since college, and he's also been the biggest supporter of the show. We would not be here without him. So, dude, we are honored and blessed that you were here with us today, helping us out, looking up some stuff for us, running a game. He's going to run our game later in Tournament of the Olympians.
Super excited. I mean, it's been a dream of mine for the past 3, 4 years, or however long you guys started the podcast. to get on.
Almost five.
Really?
Yeah, 5.
Well, I guess so, because I did
champion.
graduate college 4 years after you did, and you started it in college. So
Yeah, how long have you been out of college now?
too long, unfortunately. 2 years?
3 years?
2
years?
A year and a half?
Okay, yeah. Okay, we're 5
Wow,
now,
you guys
right?
are old.
We graduated
It's
22,
5 and a half.
Mike.
5 and a
5
half.
years. Holy moly, could you?
Yeah, 2020. Yeah, holy smokes. 5 years.
This
It-
May.
it's-
Woo! Oh, baby.
5 years.
Yeah, we love Chili so much that he brought dog poop into our apartment, and we're still going to let him stay. So
I'm not entirely convinced. It's an odd spot on the shoe.
I can't tell you for sure it wasn't on purpose or not. So
Oh, dude, you haven't. I'm just saying, you've never raised a dog.
That's fair, but I do know what dog poop looks like.
I'm telling you, dude, that
On the shoe?
on the bottom,
I've stepped in dog poop
it's like
before,
multicolored, dude.
yeah.
Dog poop's multicolored. The outside is like a darker brown. The inside
Wouldn't
is
it
more
have
like a yellow.
a scent of some sort?
Did you smell it?
No.
do you want me to get
Oh.
my shoe for you?
I'll smell it. I'll confirm. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do that. Sniff dog poop on the show. It's super. Oh.
That is dog poop, dude.
Smell it. Yeah, dude. Yeah,
I
can't get it from this distance, a 3-inch distance.
You can't smell it.
Yeah, if it's real hard to
It
smell.
smells like rubber, but it looks like dog poop. That's dog poop. That's not
Nice.
the
You got it on your
consistency
hand
of
now on the
dog
other
poop.
side. That a baby. There we go. Such a good idea to bring dog poop on the show.
Well,
That's what I was saying about.
they
Chili.
always say
I said that we love.
you always got to make a good first impression when you do something. So I will definitely not be
guess so.
forgetting.
Chili comes in just dragging dog poop everywhere.
The funny part,
Yeah, what a joy it's been to have him.
First day.
Your first day of work.
and 5 minutes late. Don't forget that part too. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 minutes late, dragging dog poop in, but he did bring us a giant cookie,
Did.
so we're good.
That
We'll
is
call it
true.
even.
Yeah. Giant cookie, dog poop. As long as they're not mixed together, we're all right.
Yeah. Welcome back to the John Michael and Just Michael Savoy Affair, where it's just guys being dudes. We are your hosts,
I'm John Michael.
and I'm Just Michael. Today's 3 chunks are That Really Happened, where we find crazy stories from history. Battle Royale, where we pit 2 characters against each other and see who wins in a fight. And Tournament of the Olympians, where we play a game and 50% is passing. All right, Jamie, we'll kick us off with That Really Happened.
Oh, dude, I love That Really Happened. Because human beings are fascinating.
They are.
And they have done some wild things in history. I have to give a quick shout out because I got all of this information from Wikipedia. And
Okay.
as you know, I am a Wikipedia supporter and donator.
Oh, you donate to Wikipedia?
I do donate to Wikipedia.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like, just seems kind of random.
No, I just,
Yeah.
you know, how Wikipedia sends out that thing all the time where they're like, yeah, hey, we're looking for like $2.75. If everybody reading this page right now donated that, like we'd be done in like 20 minutes or something like that. And they're like, Wikipedia is a totally nonprofit organization. We just put out information for people to read. And like, think
Okay.
about how often you use Wikipedia. I use Wikipedia all the time. So
Yeah.
I was like, you know what, dude? It's $2.75. So one time I donated like $30 to them and got a shirt, which was cool.
Nice.
Yeah. But then I got like a weird soap stain on it. So I got to get that figured out. But
Soap stain.
yeah, like when you use like the detergent, certain
Oh.
weird detergents, so like can get caught in the shirt. Anyway, that's another conversation. But with Wikipedia, I recently just donated $6. So if you see the Wikipedia donation, do it. We're not sponsored by them, but I'm just a big fan. And I got all this information from them.
All right,
So-
dude. Well, let's jump into it.
Okay, this really happened. Ernest Hemingway's brother founded a micronation called New Atlantis on a raft in the Caribbean. Like he tried to make it a country.
Did he succeed?
Yes. Maybe? I don't know. Crap. I
What's
thought
it
I
called?
had that.
Micro Atlantis?
Yeah, New Atlantis.
New Atlantis? I guess we got Chili for that.
Yeah, Chile. Look up if New Atlantis became a nation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Constitutional Republic
Okay.
Okay,
And fun
Constitutional
fact.
Republic.
on
Yeah.
July 4th as well.
Okay. See, okay, so that matters. So it did. It did actually.
So it's
thank you.
It's just a raft?
Dude, I'm gonna get into it. Yeah. It was like a 30-foot raft. In the Jamaican-
big enough to be a nation.
It's constitutional republic. Yeah.
How many acres? I feel
No, it's not even acres. It's not even 1 acre.
international waters. What is it?
It was in
what-
international waters.
What continent does it belong to? There's
Okay, here's the story. In 1964, Lucius Hemingway constructed a raft and had it towed 6 miles off the coast of Jamaica
okay.
near the community of Bluefield. The raft was primarily composed of bamboo, steel, iron piping, and rock. This was it was legit. It's not just like a little buoy thing.
I was thinking
put
like-
over there. Yeah, no, he didn't. He didn't blow it up in the backyard for the kids.
I
during the
claim
summer
this
vacation.
nation. Yeah.
Yeah, no. This is like he constructed this thing. It had a purpose.
Okay.
But it was still a raft. Okay. Then it was anchored on a shallow ocean bank with an old Ford engine. Just use a Ford engine, just drop it in the ocean. And that was how he kept it from moving.
Why not just get a normal anchor? Like, I feel like you have to go out of your way to get a Ford engine.
Whatever he had laying around, I
I
guess.
guess.
Okay. The raft measured 8 feet by 30 feet,
Okay.
which is 2.4 meters by 9.1 meters.
It's like a houseboat.
Yeah. Essentially. Yeah. 8. How many square feet is that, Chili? 8
It's,
by 30.
240.
240
roughly.
square feet.
Okay.
I mean, that's like the size of probably this space with our kitchen and living room and dining room right here.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't exactly call this a nation.
Well, yeah.
All right. At the time, the area was considered international waters. So nobody
This
owned
doesn't
it.
belong to anyone.
Dude. It gets so good. Okay. Like Chili said, he did this on July 4th, 1964, and he established it as a republic, claiming the area around his raft.
Okay.
He wrote the Constitution with a typewriter and copied it almost verbatim from the Constitution of the United States. He was like, yeah, I'm not writing my own. Like, this seems pretty good. Like, I like this one. I'm just going to copy it from the United States Constitution.
All men are created equal.
They are given certain unalienable rights.
I think I recognize this.
Isn't that the Declaration of Independence?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
But like, just still the concept of like, dude, I think I recognize. Like, you have the right to bear arms. You have the right to free speech. Like,
On this raft.
on this.
Julie, what are the first words of the United States Constitution?
You're asking the wrong guy, even though the person, I will look it up.
Yeah, that's.
I'm
that's
asking you to look it up. I didn't expect you
Chili,
to know that.
rattle that off for us.
Chili, what's 257 divided by 16? Like,
First words of the Constitution are we the people.
we
Yeah.
the people. And then what?
What's like the first sentence?
Yeah.
We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to do, ordain, and establish the Constitution for the United States of America. And if I know anything about sentences, that is a run-on sentence.
That is a run-on sentence. But it's beautiful.
So-
we need to get back to that.
Yeah, so essentially what he did, he just took that, and then instead of saying the United States of America, he just said New Atlantis.
You just insert
Of New Atlantis. Period.
on a typewriter. Like, oh my gosh, dude. Okay. So he argued that his raft was technically an island and based his sovereignty on the Guano Islands Act of 1856.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Of course.
He claimed the unoccupied half of his raft was United States territory, while the other half was the nation of New Atlantis.
There we go. There's the continent. So he's part of North America.
Yeah.
Technically,
Yeah.
he's part of.
I think he wanted to be a part of the U.S., but he's like, all right, half for you guys, half for me.
So in case I do go to war with anyone, I will have the United States backing.
Yeah, exactly. The United States military protects this raft.
So did he live on this thing?
Oh, he did.
Oh, man.
And other people did too.
That just seems crazy.
Yeah. Really quick, the Guano Islands Act of 1856 was a U.S. federal law that allowed U.S. citizens to claim uninhabited islands for the United States. So that's what he said. Because he gave half to the United States, he was like, this fits under the Guano Islands Act. Because I'm claiming this for the U.S., but then the other half was
Can we
for
still
him.
do that?
Oh, that's a good question. Yep. It's part of the U.S. code. You could do that tomorrow, Mike. You can go find an island, claim it for the United States.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all you can do.
So this was Ernest Hemingway's brother.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just...
Yep. So that was in 1964. By 1965, there were 6 inhabitants of New Atlantis. 6 people were living on that raft.
Man. Seems tough.
I'm sorry. I mispronounced his name. His name is Leicester, not Lucius. I apologize. So Leicester Hemingway.
Okay, still the brother.
Yes.
Okay.
So the people that lived on it included Leicester Hemingway, his wife Doris, their 2 daughters, Anne, age 7, and Hillary, age 3. And then also joining them was a public relations specialist named Edward K. Moss and his assistant Julia Cellini.
New Atlantis.
Live in New
It's kind of wild. He's just like, just like New Mexico.
Yeah.
Like New Atlantis.
Yeah, so the point of him, I actually just looked it up.
Yeah, do it.
So Leicester Hemingway's Republic of New Atlantis only existed from 1964 to 1966.
Yeah.
So he probably only lived on it for 2 years, and then he was kicked out of office, and then they had to close.
Either that or they ran out of resources.
Yeah.
I mean, how long can you...
They organized a coup.
I think that situation is more like a mutiny.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like...
So yeah, 2
They
years.
went on
Thank you,
strike,
Chili.
and they
Okay.
said this is enough. And
This is it. So 2 years. So the reason why he chose to do this, okay, his goal was to experiment with democracy and to research marine life in the Caribbean Sea.
Okay.
He formed the International Marine Research Society, an organization headquartered on the Raft, with the aim of funding and furthering the study of marine biology. Ultimately, Leicester Hemingway sought to build a research aquarium in Jamaica. So that was like his big goal.
Oh, okay.
So I think, but it's interesting that like he wouldn't just go and like conduct research
on a
made
neighboring island, and
Right.
just go use a boat to go out there.
Right.
You got to do your research and come home.
I'm gonna live on this raft.
How big? Do you have a picture of that, Chili?
yes. So this is totally not what I was expecting when I wanted to look.
Oh,
I really thought it was going to
gosh.
be something like made of wood and just floating on. But no, it reminds me of like
No,
an
it-
oil
it's-
rig.
Yeah,
where
it's
it's
up out of
above
the
on
water.
the water.
That thing's legit. I told
Yeah.
you from the beginning. I said it's not just like a floaty raft. Like,
And it's
that
kind of
thing's
hard to
legit.
put it to scale because we did say 8 feet by 30 feet. And so it's kind of hard to see by scale.
Is that a helicopter?
It definitely is.
it definitely is.
Well, they did have to probably bring in food,
Yeah.
because they couldn't fish all the
Oh
time.
my gosh,
Um,
dude.
But yeah, and then
That
when you
is-
try to look at it compared to Jamaica
Oh.
on a map, the red dot that points to it is just too big and you can't actually see where it is.
It's underneath the red
Yes.
dot.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. So how the raft was funded.
Mhm.
Okay. He funded it through the publication of the book My Brother Ernest Hemingway, which obviously Ernest Hemingway was one of the most famous authors. So then he
Yeah.
got to make money writing a book about his brother. And then he planned to finance his operations with the sale of stamps.
Okay.
So get a little economy going in the
Yeah.
micronation, you know?
Of course.
gotta
You
have,
have to.
Gotta have some economy. Although several batches of stamps had already been printed, the Universal Postal Union refused to recognize their validity. So he was going to say, I'm going to establish a nation, create my own postage stamp for this nation,
Yeah.
and sell those because they'll be like unique, right?
Mhm.
And then the Universal Postal Union was like,
No.
these are not valid. Like,
That's crazy that they just are like, no.
Yeah, like, nah.
He followed all the rules. It sounds like he did.
Yeah. They're like, nope. So anyway, Hemingway mailed a stamp featuring Lyndon B. Johnson to the White House and
Yeah.
claimed international recognition when the reply letter from the U.S. State Department addressed him as, quote, acting president. And then he also, as a part of the stamps, he also intended to mint coins, write books and scripts, and encourage tourism. It's like, this dude had a plan, dude. This is not just like a whim. Like, this dude had like idea for economy, research, like all of these different
And I guess
government.
you don't need like a giant caste system
No.
when you just when it's this big. Like, yeah, we just need resources. We need to sell some things for those resources and just make sure that everybody is safe and happy. Like,
yeah.
that's it. There's only 6 of us.
Yeah. So kind of the conclusion of the story. Leicester Hemingway planned to keep not only this nation, but keep expanding his domain. He claimed the seafloor 50 feet below the raft as his and intended to create his own artificial island by piling up rocks. So like, again, dude, this dude had vision. He was like, not only we're going to start here, but we're growing. We're
We're
expanding.
gonna build an island.
Yeah, exactly. And
Rocks.
Colorado-
That's tough.
Yeah.
But yeah.
yeah.
Okay, see, I was just thinking a raft. I was like, dude, sharks, like, no.
Well-
but now it's okay. It's up out of the water. I could see now.
Yeah. However, within a few years of establishing it, New Atlantis was destroyed by tropical storms.
That is
That'll do it.
one major issue. I feel like your infrastructure is not solid enough to deal with a hurricane. Like,
Especially to like the Caribbean. Dude, those tropical storms are rolling through there every couple weeks. Like,
not a chance.
no. So then the wreckage was salvaged by local fishermen, and it's now like this historical, awesome thing that happened.
Wow.
But yeah, so he literally established, like Ernest Hemingway's brother, literally established a micronation in the Caribbean off of the coast of Jamaica.
Good for him, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's impressive.
I mean,
in my
good for you
opinion.
for trying to start your own nation.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you trying-
Regardless.
Yeah. What are
Well,
you
it's
trying to
only
show us, Joey?
official if you have a flag too.
Oh!
So he did have a flag.
Hell yeah.
Looks like a pizza
It really
slice.
Or a cornhole board.
it really does. They took a Dorito and said, "We don't want the whole Dorito," and they took out a huge circle in the middle.
Doritos.
I love it. Okay, cool. So that's my story. That actually happened. What about yours, Michael?
Napoleon almost got killed by a horde of rabbits.
Almost got killed by rabbits? How many rabbits?
One of the greatest military leaders the world's ever known.
Just death by bunnies.
Death by bunnies. Yeah, it actually was the headline thing. Like it was.
Oh my gosh. Okay. How? Why?
Okay.
How many?
We're gonna jump into all that.
Dive
buddy.
in, dude.
Okay.
Tell me about
So
it.
here's the origin of the event.
Okay.
Okay, the story of Napoleon's near assassination by rabbits took place during the height of his power, following the signing of the Treaty of Tilsit in July of 1807. This treaty, which marked the end of the War of the Fourth Coalition, established peace between France and Russia. Napoleon, ever the strategist and showman, decided to celebrate his political victory with a hunting excursion.
Ah, yes, as one does.
As was customary for aristocratic and imperial figures of the time, a grand rabbit hunt was arranged, designed more as a spectacle than a challenging sport. The task of organizing the hunt fell to Alexander Berthier, one of Napoleon's trusted generals and chief of staff.
Okay. So they're just organizing a rabbit hunt. They're like, we're going to celebrate this peace treaty.
It's going to be a good day.
It's going to be an awesome day.
Yeah.
And it went horribly wrong, apparently.
So things took a turn for the worse. So here's why the incident happened.
Okay.
Berthier, eager to impress Napoleon, sought to create an extravagant event. Rather than relying on wild rabbits, which could be elusive and difficult to ensure in sufficient numbers, he decided to stock the hunting grounds with domestic rabbits. Berthier reportedly collected anywhere from 300 to 3,000 rabbits.
Oh my gosh.
These rabbits were confined in cages and released into the field shortly before Napoleon and his entourage arrived.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there was a critical misunderstanding of rabbit behavior. Domesticated rabbits lacked the fear and instincts of their wild counterparts.
Oh my gosh.
Instead of fleeing when released, they perceived the humans as potential feeders. Napoleon and his party had likely been surrounded by farmers and handlers who fed the rabbits regularly, who conditioned them to associate people with food.
Oh my god. Yeah, dude. Wild rabbits, they see a person, they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Domestic rabbits are like, yeah, they're going to feed us. Let's go get them. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Like at least thousands of them.
Thousands of rabbits. Can you imagine? You're just like sitting there. You're like, all right, we're about to hunt these rabbits. They're going to scurry. We'll just pick them off. And then you just see 1,000 rabbits.
Charging you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, terrifying.
The rabbit rampage.
Yeah. Tell us.
When Napoleon and his guests took their positions, the rabbits were released. But instead of scattering, they charged directly at Napoleon and his hunting party. At first, this was met with amusement, but the humor quickly gave way to alarm. The rabbits were not merely curious, they were relentless.
Oh my gosh, dude. They just didn't stop. Like, oh my goodness.
Accounts describe how the swarm of rabbits moved in a coordinated, almost military wave, overwhelming Napoleon and his men.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I don't care how skilled a military leader is. I don't care how many weapons
You're
you
not
have.
ready for that.
No, you're not ready. One, you're getting caught unprepared and just like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And then number two, it's like thousands of rabbits. Like, dude, the strength in numbers. Oh my gosh. Relentless.
They became relentless.
Okay. So then how did he almost die?
Napoleon attempted to shoo them away with his whip, and his men tried to...
Get away! Get away!
Shoo!
Yeah. The whip.
The greatest military leader the world's ever seen.
Yeah.
Shooing away 1,000 rabbits with a whip.
The whip is just not the move.
Oh.
Okay.
And his men tried to fend off the fluffy assailants, but the rabbits were undeterred.
Jeez, dude.
Some even climbed onto the emperor himself, clawing at his legs and coat.
Oh my my God. Yeah, they do have little
Claws, and 1,000 of them, that's a problem.
Oh, yeah.
One of them, you'll be fine.
Isn't that an old thing? It's like Chinese proverb or something, like death by 1,000 cuts.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
Isn't that a thing? Death by 1,000 scratches.
Yeah, 1,000 rabbits for sure. Like, as the situation escalated, Napoleon and his party retreated in haste.
Oh my God. Yeah.
We're out of here.
I would too.
We're out of here.
I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
Napoleon ultimately had to flee to his carriage, which was also pursued by the determined horde.
Oh my. Dude, they are just not giving up. Like,
the hunting trip had turned into a comic spectacle.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so here's the outcome of the legacy.
Yeah. Tell us about it.
The event left Napoleon thoroughly embarrassed, though it reportedly became...
Yeah. None of you ever speak of this.
yeah.
Never
ever
speak of this. Try to be French. Oui. None of you ever speak of this. Never.
The event led Napoleon thoroughly embarrassed, though it reportedly became a source of humor among his inner circle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude, with your boys?
Yeah.
Dude, you will not believe what Napoleon just went through. Like,
or you're just saying, like, think about when we sit around and we, like, tell stories from, like, dumb stuff that happened to us in the past or were just funny things.
Mhm.
And, like, dude, you're sitting around, by the fire or whatever, and you're like, you remember when we got attacked by rabbits?
Yeah.
Like,
So I did look it up. There were 3,000 rabbits.
oh,
Not
Alexander Berthier.
3,000.
So, yeah, they're just sitting around like, thanks, Berthier.
yeah, thanks, Berthier. Appreciate it.
Smart move there, Berthier.
Berthier, you are never organizing another boys' trip again.
Despite his ability to outmaneuver coalitions of powerful nations, Napoleon was no match for a coordinated attack by a legion of bunnies.
Dude, I wonder if he had any like nightmares about that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure it became funny, but like was any part of it like scary? Like I just imagine, this is totally hypothetical, but like let's say he's in a battle and one of his like adversaries finds out about that and they just like purposefully get
Unleash
a bunch of
bunnies.
rabbits, like just to like psychological warfare.
Domestic
Yeah.
buddies. Yeah, dude, and then you're using muskets and stuff, dude. You can't like,
Oh yeah.
use an automatic weapon to...
Well, we already found that out in the Great Emu War in Session 16 that like machine guns don't work against these animals. They could just zigzag back and forth.
Not
It
really.
just doesn't work, dude. You got to trap them. Oh my gosh.
So, while the story is widely circulated, it is difficult to verify all the details, but some historians suggest that it might have been embellished over time, transforming a minor mishap into a legendary tale.
You know what? I think no matter what happened, 3,000 rabbits or not, Napoleon was running away from those things. You know, I think that part of it is true. Like these rabbits
He had
came
to
out,
escape,
and,
yeah.
like okay, we gotta
Overwhelmed.
get out of
Yeah.
here. Like they left. Like it was not the hunting trip of like we're just gonna pick off these rabbits. Like it definitely went sour, and like he ran from rabbits. I think that's the moral. Of the
moral
story.
of the story.
Yeah. All right.
So there we go. There we have it. What was your favorite part?
Oh man. I'm just thinking about that guy, right? John.
Oh, Alexander Berthier?
Yeah, Berthier. Like he literally, dude, he's just like super excited. Like they just had he's trying to plan this
Yeah,
celebration.
signed a big peace treaty.
They're
Yeah.
like, oh man, dude, we get to relax. We get to just hang out with the boys. Like, I'm going to plan this awesome trip.
Hunting trip.
It's going to be great. We're going to shoot rabbits. We're going to drink wine. We're going to whatever they did back in France in the 1800s. And then, dude, he's like planning it all. He's like, okay, I'm going to get these rabbits. Like, yeah, he gets it all planned. And then he's like, it's the moment of truth. And he's like, all right,
Release
let him
them.
go. And then it's like,
They just like turn.
yeah, and just start running
And attack.
Yeah, and you're like, oh crap! Like, yeah. Just chaos, dude. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, like that. I just feel like he was just standing out to the side, just watching this happen, like in shock.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was like his chief of staff.
Yeah,
This is like
yeah.
his closest
It's
guy.
like his
yeah.
guy, dude. Yeah, like his best buddy.
Alexander, what have you done?
Yeah.
Yes. We have to leave. Like, we're getting into the carriage. Like, they're surrounding the carriage.
They're gnawing through the wood. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh.
Cool. Well, everybody, that really happened. Let us know what you thought was the craziest or funniest thing. And if you have any other funny stories from history that you want us to talk about on the show, comment down below, please. We would love to hear them and get them on the show. And we'll give you a shout out if we like it and we use it.
Definitely.
Cool. All right, Mikey, time for Battle Royale.
All right, dude. You ready?
Oh, dude. Got some good matchups today? You got a good matchup?
Got a good matchup,
Oh,
dude.
me too, dude.
You ready, Chili?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Here we go.
Who wins in a fight? General Grievous versus Ultron.
Oh, you're on the villain vibe.
I have been.
General Grievous versus Ultron.
For reference, they're about the same height and size.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go Ultron because doesn't he have all the other bots? Like,
No, 1-on-1.
so just the main Ultron body
Yes.
versus General Grievous.
Yep. So, like, I know he can transfer his consciousness and everything, but this is just 1-on-1. Like,
Well, General Grievous, he has lightsabers.
yeah, but Ultron has, like, the kinetic shooting, and he's made of vibranium. Like, there's a lot of factors here that I think, and he can fly.
He is made of vibranium. That's true. He can fly. How good is General Grievous with the Force?
He doesn't have the Force.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, ooh, okay.
Right? So
Yeah,
it's like
he's
kind of
not,
distance.
like, quite a
coming in.
Jedi. Okay. That makes a difference then, because it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I would pick a Jedi over Ultron, but he's not a Jedi.
Nope. He's just for reference, Grievous used to be he had a certain species name, I forget, but he was like a normal warrior. He got in a bad crash and he had to replace a lot of his body with mechanical stuff.
Yeah, but then he's like extra strong.
Yeah, and he's
right?
enhanced now. Yeah. And he can just wield 4 lightsabers.
At once.
Like-
Very well.
Yes. Trained in the arts by Count Dooku.
Who is like one of the lightsaber
Best
masters.
duelist
Yeah.
ever.
Ooh, it's better than I thought. I mean, it was good, but
Yeah.
then like knowing that, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm gonna lean Grievous
Mhm.
because I think that a lightsaber can cut through vibranium.
It can.
Okay, you looked that up?
I did look it up.
Okay, that's important. Yeah.
that's important.
Okay.
But he's got the distance and the flight and all that, so you have to.
But what's
like,
his
yeah.
attack? I mean, like he has the kinetic whatever, but like he can move stuff, right?
He's got like the lasers that shoot out of his hands.
See, but that can be blocked by a lightsaber. I think eventually the battle has to get close.
Yeah.
And then
It just depends if he can knock the lightsabers out of his hands, stuff like
and
that.
if he can blast the heart like Obi-Wan did. Right? Like, if he
there's
can-
openings, right,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
each one where it's like, you gotta. And also, I don't know if it's just like straight through vibranium,
Yeah.
or if it's like you gotta kind of,
chip away at it.
yeah, like it. I did look it up. They said because it's plasma based, and plasma can eventually, I think, cut through.
But it's not like-
I don't think it's just like a clean, like a
Yeah.
samurai sword. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's.
He'd have to continually deal him damage to wear him down to eventually be able to slice
Yeah.
through. Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna lean Grievous, but I definitely want to hear the cat.
Yeah, I'm going to lean Grievous as well. I just
Okay.
think he has that slight edge with the lightsabers, and their size comparison is good, but you also have to remember that Ultron has the distance advantage. Chili, where's your heart at for this one?
My initial question that I had, and you kind of answered it, was like, what stage of Ultron are we talking about? Like,
Like peak at the end
I
of...
almost think
yeah.
I'm going Ultron. Because if we're
Okay.
talking like vibranium, and then you said like lightsaber, does it go through right away? Does it take multiple hits? But like if
don't know,
Ultron hits his brain or his heart once, he's dead. You know, so
one,
like
one
that's,
stop shop hit.
you know,
yeah.
that's
But he's got the lightsabers to defend.
So
yeah.
Ultron, Grievous.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's tricky. It's a tricky one. It's tricky. That's a good
Mike
one.
does good with that.
All right, here are the 5 categories.
Okay.
Physical attributes and durability.
Yes.
Combat skills and weaponry.
Yes.
Intelligence and strategic thinking.
Yes.
Technological superiority.
Yes.
And finally, endurance and stamina.
Mm.
So let's jump into this first one of physical attributes and durability.
Man, durability, it's 100%. I think it's Ultron.
Ultron.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think like being made of vibranium and also
Mhm.
being able to shoot lasers and fly, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
dude.
gotta go Ultron.
Yeah, I think like he's just gonna be able to take more damage than Grievous is
100%.
in the long term.
Yeah.
So I think his body's better.
I agree.
Okay.
Chili?
Chili?
Yeah, definitely. The
Okay.
body material is different. I did look
Okay.
it up, and it says Grievous is built of cybernetics. I don't know how strong that is compared to vibranium.
Look
I
it up.
guess. Yeah. Look that up. Let's see if it covers it. If
Go-
it doesn't,
yeah.
but
Go
we'll
down
let
the
you know.
rabbit hole, have it in the tank.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's what we're gonna go into. General Grievous.
Yeah.
A cyborg with enhanced reflexes, immense physical strength, and 4 arms capable of wielding multiple lightsabers.
Ah, dude.
He's encased in a duranium alloy exoskeleton, which offers significant durability, but has exploitable weak points, particularly his organic organs like his heart and lungs.
Yep.
His agility and speed are remarkable, capable of evading blaster fire and overwhelming Jedi with his spinning lightsaber techniques.
Yeah, dude. He's literally just like creating a force field. Like that's what I mean. Like Ultron's blast. It's like, what is that gonna do?
We don't know,
Yeah,
right?
he's just-
how, but he's also like AI.
Yeah.
Like he could. That targeting system is unbelievable. Like, you know what I mean? So
right.
it's just
how accurate can he be?
Ultron, a vibranium enhanced synthezoid, is in his most advanced form from Avengers: Age of Ultron, which makes him nearly indestructible.
Yeah.
Ultron's AI consciousness allows him to inhabit multiple bodies, which provides a backup even if his primary form is destroyed. But again, that's kind of like
You're taking that out.
We're taking that out.
Okay.
Unlike Grievous, Ultron doesn't have any organic weaknesses,
Yeah.
giving him a significant edge in durability.
Yep.
Edge Ultron.
Okay.
His vibranium shell and lack of organic components make him more resilient in a prolonged fight.
Okay. Yeah. Did you
I
find
did
anything?
find, and it said the cybernetics are incredibly powerful. They're designed to enhance his physical abilities and make him a formidable opponent for Jedi and other forces. So it only really says anything to do with Jedis.
Okay.
But it does
Yeah.
say it's incredibly powerful.
Yeah. But I would say that
Vibranium has
stronger.
the edge. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Next one.
Combat skills and weaponry.
Oh, General Grievous.
Grievous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that dude is, I mean, so good. with his
Elite.
life. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
so good. Like, Ultron's good, but General Grievous is like next level when it comes to physical combat. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that dude is just, I mean, he's incredible, which is so incredible to me also that Obi-Wan beat him. Like,
Yeah.
what a freaking stud Obi-Wan
Yeah.
is. But,
She's good, dude.
yeah,
Obi-Wan, so underrated.
so
dude.
good.
Maul,
Yeah.
Dooku, Anakin, Grievous, like going toe to toe with all these dudes.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go Grievous because of the lightsaber ability.
I'm also going Grievous because I think one, he's a general, so he has like hundreds of years. I don't know hundreds, but he's many years of combat experience.
Yeah.
While Ultron is fairly new, and then also I'm going to go weaponry. I think he just has superior weaponry with the lightsabers,
Mhm.
in my opinion.
Okay, Chili. You can disagree.
I disagree again.
Okay.
I think about strength because Ultron, was taking some of the Avengers like they were little children and just like throwing them around. I know Grievous is pretty strong too. And so
Yeah.
I'm on the fence more, I think, but I think the combat experience for Grievous kind of tanks the non-experience from Ultron.
So if you had to lean,
Probably Grievous.
okay.
Okay.
All right, Chili's going to
All right.
agree with us.
All right, General Grievous, an accomplished combatant trained in lightsaber combat by Count Dooku.
Yeah.
He wields up to 4 lightsabers simultaneously, which he's collected from defeated Jedi. That's another thing we have to remember. He's not just handed lightsabers, he had to defeat Jedi in combat,
Mm-hmm.
which is insane.
That's just like an extra edge.
Yeah. Like, he's good.
Yeah,
You know.
he just every time he wields it, he just reminds himself of his own victories.
Yes.
Confidence.
His unorthodox fighting style, incorporating rapid movements and overwhelming offense, has bested many skilled Force users.
Yeah.
Ultron primarily relies on ranged weaponry, including energy blasts and manipulation of surrounding technology. Lacks hand-to-hand combat finesse compared to Grievous, but compensates with overwhelming firepower and strategic adaptability. Edge, General Grievous.
Yeah.
His lightsaber combat prowess and melee expertise would give him an edge in close quarter combat.
Okay.
1-1.
1-1. All right.
It's a nail biter.
It is good. We love those.
I told you, dude. I had a couple.
Because then
good
you
ones.
get the nail biter, and then you go to the hypothetical battle, and you're like, "Holy crap!" Okay,
Yeah.
it's the best. It's the best buildup. Okay.
Intelligence and strategic thinking.
Oh, Ultron.
Ultron.
Yeah, he literally has the entire world at his disposal. He
in
literally
an instant.
downloaded it in every single military text. He can read the art of war like that. Like, dude, he's
100%.
like, I don't care how much experience Grievous has.
Yeah.
Ultron has all the experience, just directly downloaded into his
him.
head,
Taking
yeah.
immediate action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say Ultron.
Yeah.
For being just a AI supercomputer
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
He literally was derived from the Mind Stone,
Exactly.
like an Infinity Stone. Come on,
Yeah.
dude.
I'm going Ultron as well.
Same reason.
Yeah, exact same reason.
Okay.
He just has every type of conceivable information
Yeah.
at his disposal in an instant.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Ultron.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
Well, I want to go back here a little bit. I wanted to look how old General Grievous actually was.
That is.
Yeah, that's
a
good.
They say approximately when he died, and I once again, I always don't believe the internet. You
Yeah.
never know what you find. They say
that's what you
he's
found.
roughly 40 or 50 years old.
Oh dang.
So, not that long of experience either.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And again, that's the beautiful part about this is we don't know everything,
Yeah.
so we get to discover it as we go.
It's also
We're not
Reddit.
experts.
Yeah, it's also Reddit. And but I mean, I found a couple.
Actually, I trust Reddit more than
I found-
trust, to be honest with you.
you got
Like,
the nerd fan base
Yeah.
really popular on
dude,
there.
the people that know
But I
what's
found
up,
it somewhere
they know
else,
what's up.
40 to 50. And then
Okay.
so
So that was consistent across a couple sources.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
so are you going Ultron as well?
yeah, still
Okay,
Ultron.
cool.
Okay,
So
2 to
I'll
1 Ultron.
All right, here we go. General Grievous, a brilliant military strategist with experience leading the Separatist droid army. Grievous often uses intimidation and overwhelming force, but can be reckless, especially when his temper flares.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ultron.
Yeah.
A hyper-intelligent AI capable of processing information at superhuman speeds and adapting mid-battle.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. He can use surrounding environment to his advantage by hacking into systems or controlling technology, and he's far more calculating and less emotionally driven than Grievous.
Yeah.
Dude, no emotions. He's an AI robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Edge, Ultron. His ability to process information and exploit weaknesses makes him a superior tactician.
100%.
100%,
Yep.
no doubt.
Okay.
All right. Technological superiority.
Ultron.
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 Yeah,
Ultron close.
I don't even really know what you have to say with that. I mean, other than the fact that, but like we already did weaponry, so the lightsabers don't count.
No, that's weaponry. That's not
technological,
Logical.
like access to technology, like just them being right. Like Chili said that his cytoskeleton stuff is super strong for General Grievous,
Mhm.
but like, dude, it's just nowhere near where Ultron is.
I think just technology wise, he stands out among the rest.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so we're on the same page. Point
Ultron,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. General Grievous. His technology is designed for lethal efficiency, but is relatively straightforward.
Yep.
Mechanical enhancements for speed and strength, and lightsabers for offensive. Not much else outside of that.
That's pretty much it.
Vulnerable to hacking or electromagnetic interference due to his older technological base.
Didn't know that. Know that. Yikes.
That's just class.
That changes a lot of things about this battle.
Everything.
All right. Well, I think I'll probably flip my answer.
I think I'm going to flip mine. Vulnerable to hacking or electromagnetic interference. Oh,
Okay.
uh-oh.
Yeah.
That was good.
Okay.
Ultron possesses advanced vibranium technology, energy weapons, and control over global digital systems.
Yeah.
Ultron's ability to manipulate surrounding tech gives him a massive advantage against Grievous's cybernetic body.
Yeah.
Edge, Ultron.
Ultron.
His advanced AI capabilities and superior technology outclass Grievous.
Yeah. So that would be 3 to 1 Ultron.
Yeah, 3 to 1 Ultron.
At the moment, for us and for ChatGPT, we're actually in agreement with ChatGPT.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Endurance and stamina.
Ooh. Ultron.
Ultron, he's a robot, right?
Endurance and stamina. I mean, he's I guess like he doesn't need air to breathe.
Well, neither does General Grievous.
Yeah,
I guess,
he has lungs.
but
He has lungs, yeah.
He is organic. I think he is like 10% organic, and I think that's a disadvantage for stamina.
Stamina and endurance, which is just like how long they can fight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, but Grievous was just relentless. Like, I don't know. Grievous just has that look in his eye, dude, like where he's just relentless. And does the human give him an advantage over the robot?
The emotion, right? Like, does the emotion help with stamina and endurance? Like, it's not stamina and endurance is not just physical stamina,
mental, emotional.
It's like your goal. Like, am I going to take him down? And I just think, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to change because I think that when I was originally thinking about it physically, like, yeah, he's made of vibranium. He's a robot. He doesn't have to breathe air. But I think the mental side of like having some kind of organic will to you that's not just robotic.
Human will cannot be calculated. So it's just,
I'm gonna go with my heart on that.
I think I'm gonna do that too, to be honest with you. I'm going point Grievous.
Chili?
I'm going Ultron.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Daddy.
I respect that logic.
I'm a person that likes to go for 100%, even though I feel like the other one is what we're going for. Like you guys are like heart, that I feel like that would win in a fight nowadays. But I'm feeling Ultron is the answer on the page.
Okay. Chili's going with the answer on the page. I respect it.
I'm going Captain Planet. Yeah. Here we go. General Grievous. His organic components limit his endurance, as prolonged combat can overheat his mechanical systems or stress his biological lungs.
Yeah.
Prone to retreating when the tide of battle turns against him. That is true.
That's
That's an established pattern.
Yeah, I think we overestimated his will. He's not Obi-Wan.
No, he's not fighting for. He's not fighting for purpose.
A bigger cause,
he's not fighting for something bigger than himself.
I just wanted it. I wanted to give it to him.
As a machine without organic limitations, Ultron can fight indefinitely.
Yeah.
His ability to transfer his consciousness to other bodies ensures that he can outlast most opponents.
Yeah.
Edge Ultron.
It was the logical choice, but I just wanted
I'm with you. I was on my heart with that one. But we have to remember, this dude is not like a good dude.
No,
he's not a man of honor.
Not an altruist.
No.
Okay.
If it was Obi-Wan, I would have picked Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
With Edge Ultron, his lack of fatigue and ability to resurrect through backups makes him nearly impossible to wear down.
Okay, so 4-1 Ultron.
I guess we went 3-2.
We went 3-2, but it's 4-1.
ChatGPT went 4-1.
I guess you didn't take into consideration having a mind can also get you to be, kind of timid or scared. So
oh yeah, right.
Go the other way.
Fear, yeah. There's the braveness.
Yeah, we were overconfident. That's okay.
It wasn't the right character to use that.
No.
Captain America?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. The will is his superpower.
right.
General Grievous? He's out of there, dude.
Yeah. I'm
Tide's turning.
Fight.
I'm bouncing, dude.
I'm out of here. Okay.
All right. You're right, dude. He does retreat.
I love our pure heart.
He ran away like 3 times, dude, in that movie.
Yeah.
In one movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up.
So, final verdict for me is Ultron.
I'm going Ultron too. I'm flipping my answer.
I feel like the cards on the table pretty much spell it out.
Yeah. 100% Ultron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never wavering.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Give me that hypothetical battle.
Hypothetical battle. Here we go.
Let's ride.
The battle begins on a desolate battlefield. Grievous charges in, spinning 4 lightsabers with blinding speed. Ultron analyzes his opponent's movements instantly and evades the initial attack with calculated precision.
I feel like
instantly analyzed.
I feel like this is another Flash Quicksilver
It could
matchup that, like, on paper, you're like, oh man, this is dope. And then you're like,
you start reading it out.
Yeah. Session 17 for anybody who wants to check that out. Okay.
Grievous, relying on his agility, leaps and slashes at Ultron's vibranium armor, only to find his lightsabers barely scratching it. Okay, so I guess it does take a few hits.
Okay.
But that was according to the internet. It said plasma could cut through vibranium, but again, 2 different universes. I don't know.
ChatGPT is not the end-all, be-all, but we're just going to finish this hypothetical battle.
Ultron counters with an energy blast that sends Grievous flying. Regaining his footing, Grievous shifts to guerrilla tactics, using his speed to outmaneuver Ultron and land precise strikes.
Okay.
For a brief moment, it appears Grievous might overwhelm Ultron in close combat.
Yeah.
That is true. Hand-to-hand,
oh, dude,
probably,
if he gets in close and he's just wielding 4 lightsabers, like, constantly hitting him, like, that's going to do some damage. You know? He can overwhelm him.
However, Ultron adapts.
Yeah. the AI intelligence factor is an analyzing ability. Yeah.
Oh, dude, here's the nail in the coffin.
Is it he shuts down his
hacking
technology?
into Grievous' cybernetic systems.
Yeah.
Ultron momentarily disabled his movements.
Yeah.
He taunts Grievous, saying, "You're nothing but a primitive relic."
Oh, man.
Grievous' rage fuels a desperate final assault, but Ultron's durability and superior firepower prove too much.
Yeah.
A well-aimed energy blast pierces Grievous' chest, destroying his organic components and rendering him lifeless.
Yeah.
Verdict: Ultron wins with superior durability, intelligence, and technological prowess. While Grievous is a formidable melee combatant, his organic vulnerabilities and older technology make him no match for the advanced AI and vibranium-enhanced power of Ultron.
That'll do it, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
So Ultron.
Yeah, Ultron.
Fair enough.
Ultron. Yeah, fair enough.
Hey, I like it. On paper, it was good.
Yeah.
But then
I thought with
once
the
you get back-
lightsabers, I thought that would have, and I looked it up, so I was like, oh, okay, plasma cuts through vibranium.
Yeah.
That's a major problem for Ultron. Like,
You're
if he
right.
can just slice an arm off, you know what I mean? But I guess it didn't quite do the job.
Yeah. It probably did damage, but not. All right.
Okay. All right, that's a fair verdict.
Yeah.
Final outcome.
Any final comments, Chili?
No, I was just definitely thinking about, like his blasts. Like, they're so powerful. Even if he's doing the 4 lightsabers, I feel like he's going to blow back 100 feet still. Like, I don't feel like you can stop that.
Ultron's no joke, dude. The entire Avengers, it took all the Avengers to get him out.
That's true.
So.
Multiple formidable
I like
opponents.
it. You keep them coming, baby.
It's a good one.
I thought it was good discussion all the way down until the end there.
And you know what I like? Is like either it's a really dope matchup that's super even and we're right on par, or it's super one-sided and then it's hilarious.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win either way, in my opinion.
I love it.
Okay. Well, you're going to love this one,
All right,
too.
cool. I'm excited, dude. Let's get into this one.
Who wins in a fight? 4 Velociraptors or 2 grizzly bears?
Velociraptors?
Yeah, like the dinosaur.
No. I'm saying, like, I think the obvious answer is Velociraptors.
Versus 2 grizzly bears?
How big are Velociraptors? Aren't they huge?
No, they're not, dude. Grizzly bears are
those are the
way
flying
bigger.
ones, right?
No, Velociraptors are the little tiny sharp teeth dinosaur, not pterodactyls, Mike.
I was like, that's obvious. They're
No,
going to grab them
yeah.
and pick them up and drop them.
No.
Like,
Yeah, a velociraptor is in
Okay.
length from 4.9 feet to 6.8 feet, and at
Yeah.
height, 1.6 feet. 30 to 45 pounds.
Oh,
Versus-
2 grizzly bears. They're this big? Yeah, dude, grizzly bears are going to wipe the floor, in my opinion.
But dude, Velociraptors, they hunt in packs.
So,
And
but
dude,
there's
their
only 4,
teeth are,
right?
Yeah, but their teeth are, but their packs are like 2 to 9, 2 to 7. Their teeth are like razor sharp, dude. Like they get one bite out of you, and like that they could take out a grizzly bear's leg in one bite.
I don't think so, because grizzly bears like get shot and it doesn't get through their hide. You can shoot an AR at a grizzly bear and it won't get through their hide.
What?
Yeah.
Look that up, Chili.
You need some serious weaponry.
This might be
like a
your
bow,
second
like
point.
a bow can go through it. But even in a bow, dude, you got to hit a bow and arrow, or like you'd have to hit them multiple times with an AR. Like if you shoot them once with an AR, like unless you hit them right in the heart, it's not really. They are so formidable. Like they are just a force of nature, dude. Grizzly bears, the biggest, baddest ones. Yeah, dude. I'm going grizzly bears.
It does say people have killed a grizzly bear with a 9mm handgun. So
Yeah,
apparently,
so you probably got to get them. You probably got to get them right in the heart. I'm telling you, that's like perfect. I'm sure it has happened. You got to get like that perfect shot. But like, I'm telling you, dude, you're just shooting at them and it's like hitting their shoulder. Like they're just getting on their arms. And
You're
stuff.
acting like you're
The bear, I think, is just gonna, son. Like I think they're just gonna come in with that claw.
But the way you were saying that was like if it would just bounce off their hide.
No,
Like,
not
their
bounce
hide,
off
their
their
hide's so
hide.
strong, it's like doesn't even affect them.
I didn't say
It
that.
Definitely, yes, you did.
I didn't
You
say
were
it
like,
bounces off their hide
no,
like
no.
Superman and rubber.
You were like,
I
it
didn't.
doesn't even affect them. It doesn't even affect the grizzly bear if he gets shot with an AR gun. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. If it gets shot with a gun, like, oh yeah, nothing happens. That's insane.
I said you
That's
gotta
an
hit it
insane
perfectly in
claim.
the heart. I don't think if you shoot it in the leg,
If you shoot it in the shoulder with an AR gun, that's gonna do some damage.
I don't
dude.
think it's really gonna slow him
I
down.
think the new battle question is what weapon can kill one grizzly bear? And what I found, 10mm is right on the borderline where it fits well into a semi-automatic without making the gun large or heavy. It has enough power to stop an 800-pound hostile grizzly bear if you put the rounds where they need to go.
Oh, that's exactly
here's-
what I said.
here's-
That's exactly. You were saying the shoulder.
No,
They
I
have
was
to
saying
go
the
exactly
shoulder.
into the heart and the neck.
I was
That's where you have to hit them.
I
If
was
you
saying
miss
a
them, you're
shoulder
dead.
with an AR. And you were saying that an AR wouldn't do anything to a grizzly bear if you hit it.
Unless you hit them in the heart.
You're
How many
telling-
times did I say
you're
that?
No.
How many
you
times did I
literally
put that
said-
caveat? It's a caveat.
You-
Caveat.
You literally said that if you fire an AR at a grizzly bear and hit it, it's not going to do anything.
Did you not hear that? Like, are you messing with me?
No, because you
I
literally
said,
that.
oh my God. I said, run it back. I said, you have to hit, unless you hit them directly in the heart or like the neck or a very vital spot. That's the only way they're going to go down with like one round. I was saying,
Added the 1 round part after. You did
you were
not
saying
say
shoot
that.
him in the shoulder and it's fine. I'm like, yeah, that wouldn't do much. I do
God,
not think
you
that would do
literally
much.
said it wouldn't even do any damage. I will play the thing for you because you literally said it will barely do any damage.
I don't think it would. You shoot him in the shoulder? I don't think it would.
AR with
I
an
don't-
AR.
No, I don't think it would.
You're insane.
I don't think it would. I don't think it would.
Look it up, Chili.
Not in the shoulder.
Look it up, Chili.
Not in the shoulder. I said
Literally.
caveat. I said caveat. Caveat. You have to hit him in the heart.
So when I looked it up, when I looked it up and I said, can an AR kill a grizzly bear? Well, first off, it brought up a YouTube video of a guy holding an AR. And
Can it do damage to a grizzly
It
bear?
does say, yes, a woman with a .22 LR rifle has killed a bear. An AR-15 will do the job as well. It does also say a 5.56 will easily kill a bear every time you put a hole in its lung. But the problem is a bear with even an exploded heart has a good 30... Sorry, it's loading. Where'd it go?
I'm hot right now, Chili.
I'm hot too because you're just saying things
No,
that are
you're
crazy.
just saying things. You literally, I think we're arguing two different things.
This is what I'm saying. Here, I am going to flush this out and okay, if I said something else and I misspoke, I'm sorry. Here is my complete statement.
Fine.
Okay, here's my fresh statement.
Fine.
On what I meant to say.
That you didn't say.
If you shoot what I mean to say now, this is my statement. You could disagree with the statement or not. What I believe is if you take an AR and you shoot a grizzly bear, you have to hit it in a extremely vital spot. Let's say the heart, lung, or neck. Let's just say those areas. I think if you shoot it in the shoulder or the leg or anything, I don't think it's going to do much damage.
Okay.
And so I think that a velociraptor biting it in the arm isn't going to do as much as we think because their hides are so thick. So that's my argument.
Okay.
If you shoot him in the shoulder, I'm standing by that. I don't think it's going to just take him out with one shot.
Okay. I hear you.
Okay.
I think we all need
That's a much more sound argument than what you said before, which is why I got upset because it was just, you said that it was like, you were like, oh, if it gets hit, it won't do any damage. You like, and you didn't talk about the killing, so fine, we'll move on. As far as that goes, okay, yeah, if you hit, but if you shoot it in the leg with an AR, that is going to hinder the grizzly bear's movements. It's not going to kill it, but it's going to slow it down. You were acting like it gets hit in the shoulder and it just keeps going and nothing changes.
I just don't think you realize how thick a bear's outer thing is before it hits the vital meat. It's incredibly
There's no
thick.
way that you hit it with an AR gun and nothing happens. Like it doesn't. What that that if I shot a bear in shoulder, leg, what's gonna happen to that thing? It's probably gonna fall the heck down.
It could.
Thank
just
you.
walk limp.
I'll concede to that. Maybe after a few minutes it would go down, but it's still an exploded heart. It still has 30 seconds.
So I think we're both right.
I
Hitting
think
it-
you're dancing around it.
I
Both.
think- if you hit it in the shoulder, it's going to slow it down, but eventually to kill it, you got to hit it in a vital organ. I was never against the vital organ part. I wasn't saying oh yeah, you hit it in the shoulder and you'll be fine. It's a bear. I get that.
Especially
But,
a bear.
Especially a bear. I
Don't-
get that. But that's all I'm saying is I couldn't deal with the flippant thing of the AR-15's going to barely do anything.
I guess what I meant to say was, yes, I think you had to hit it in a vital spot in order to take it down. That's what I meant.
Yeah, nobody's arguing that.
I guess we were just arguing two different things. I think that's why we were just missing. So I'm sorry. I love you.
End of the story. I still think two grizzly bears win over.
They
four
do win because
velociraptors.
it's a terrible matchup because I
think
was
it's good.
thinking Velociraptors from Jurassic Park.
Where they're as big as a human.
Yeah.
They're taller than a human.
Okay.
I know
Okay, then if we're saying those,
Okay,
then
so why don't I change that? Can I just? Okay, I'm
I
gonna.
think
Brad?
we should because
No, we're keeping that.
awful. Cut.
We're keeping that.
That was a
'Cause, yeah,
That's a perfect.
For regular size Velociraptors, the bear is winning.
But I think you.
It was my mistake because I literally thought I was like,
they're a foot tall.
I was thinking Jurassic Park. I was thinking human-sized Velociraptors.
Honestly, to get in your corner for a second,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Because I would have thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jurassic World, as big as Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
That's,
No.
oh my God.
And I'm going to be honest here. I was trying to defend my argument in my battle because I was like, oh, their teeth are super sharp, which is true.
Yes.
But I was like, if it bites its leg, I was like, well, that'll do some damage.
I was thinking, this head, this.
Yeah, but a head this big, yeah.
We're just missing.
So
So
missing.
hard,
And
dude.
I think I got prideful.
No, I did too. I think both of our chest pumped up. We're like, I'm defending this to my death.
This is the hill I will die on.
Usually you and I don't argue about stuff and all that, but I think just every once in a while we find a hill to die on, and it's the dumbest thing ever. I literally was like, I'm dying on this hill.
Me too. Me too. Okay, so I'm going to re-put into ChatGPT this real quick.
Do the Velociraptors from Jurassic World.
I got the new battle lined up. Okay. So, for everybody that's been along with that journey with us, it's all love.
It's all love.
It's all love. All right.
Okay.
Who wins in a fight? 4 Masrani Velociraptors versus 2 grizzly bears. The Maserati Velociraptors are the ones that you see in Jurassic World.
Okay. The Velociraptor things, they're 6 feet tall.
6
Yeah,
feet
and
tall and about 4 to 5 meters long.
Okay.
So that's
4 to
like
5
12 to 15 feet.
Oh, man.
12
Right?
to
Because
15
they have
feet.
that really long tail. And
But yeah,
So-
a lot of that is their tail, and they're like 320 pounds. But a grizzly bear is like a ton or something.
a grizzly bear is 3 to 5 feet tall. But when
They're
they're
about 10 to
standing,
10.
and when they can reach almost 9 feet when they're standing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
about 860 pounds.
Yeah, so they weigh 3 times
3 times as much. That's a good matchup. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I think my gut's telling me the 2 grizzly bears
Ooh.
by a hair. Again, I think it would be an extremely close battle because the Velociraptors are so fast and they're quick and they're agile, but I do think they only have one thing at their disposal, and that's their mouth.
Yeah.
Where grizzly bears have their mouth and their claws, and they're just massive. I think they're just an unstoppable force.
Their brute strength is incredible.
Yeah. And just their durability.
Yeah.
I think that ultimately the grizzly bears went out in the end.
Yeah. I think that that's a really good argument. Hard for me to disagree with, but I am actually going to go Velociraptor because they hunt in packs.
Yeah.
So they're used to that.
Yeah.
Grizzly bears are not used to fighting together.
As a
It would be
team.
2 one-on-one battles kind of at the same time.
Yeah.
Versus like Velociraptors hunt in packs.
That's their thing.
They know how to do that. And dude, their teeth, dude, they get one chunk. They could just take out an entire chunk of the grizzly bear's flesh in one bite.
Yeah.
Like, dude, they get enough bites in.
That's true.
That strength goes down.
yeah.
That durability goes down. And they're just quicker, dude.
Yeah, that is a good argument.
Yeah.
It's formidable, but I just think the grizzly
Okay.
bears went out in the end.
Okay. Brute strength.
Yeah, I'm going brute strength over speed and coordination.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chili?
I'm going Velociraptors.
Yeah.
Because we were
that's
talking
on.
about how they fight in a team.
Yeah.
If they split up and go, it's 2v1,
Yeah.
Velociraptors, bears, I even though it says they're about 350 pounds, if
Yeah.
we imagine. So that's only a third of the weight.
Yeah.
But
dude.
2 of them kind of,
Yeah, they're
I don't
close.
know.
A little
That's
more.
close.
Yeah, that's 600
Yeah.
pounds.
That's
you
close,
know,
though.
Yeah.
I still think I'm going
That's a good
Velociraptor.
one,
Okay.
man. That's close. All right, what
Okay.
are the 5 categories? Let's get
Okay.
into this.
Glad this turned into a good matchup, not 1 foot. Okay. All right. Here are the 5 categories. Physical attributes, intelligence, combat tactics, environmental advantage, and group dynamics.
You know,
Okay, those are good.
Okay. All right. First one, physical attributes.
Velociraptor.
Okay.
I'm going grizzly bear on that one.
Grizzly bear.
I think just the immense size and strength, if we're just looking at this versus this,
yeah.
I think
It's just who has
Yeah.
who has the better physical attributes. I mean, and you were saying, oh, the Velociraptor only has its teeth. That's not true, dude. They have these
Oh, they do have those
super
claws.
sharp talons.
I
Like,
forgot about the
but their arms
talons.
are shorter. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
they're like
The
they're not
T-Rex arms.
T-Rex. Yeah, but they're not like super long.
no
Like,
reach.
The grizzly bear has so. To me, it's like they both have bite, but the grizzly bear has more reach and more size. I'm going to give physical attributes to the grizzly bear.
but yeah, I'm going that in the end.
Yeah. But why do you say Velociraptor?
Well, I also think their speed and their dextility,
Dexterity.
Yeah, that word. That kind of, I think it's one of those things you look at it in sports too, like
Yeah,
just it's size and strength matter or to speed and that, you know. and-
Agility.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they also got that really long tail that they can.
Yeah, they can whip,
Whip it around.
Yeah,
I-
yeah,
I don't
smack it in the face or something.
I still think it's, you know, what we said earlier, like the 51-49. I think
Okay.
it could go either
So
way.
you're going Velociraptor. All right, I'm going grizzly bear.
I'm going grizzly bear.
Okay. Velociraptor. Size and weight. Maserati Velociraptors, as depicted in Jurassic World, are approximately 6 feet tall and 15 feet long, weighing around 300 to 400 pounds each.
Mhm.
Speed and agility. Raptors can sprint at up to 40 to 50 miles an hour for short bursts.
Wow.
Their lightweight frames allow them to be highly maneuverable with a deadly leap distance of several feet. So you can just jump at the bear.
Yeah.
They are equipped with sharp teeth and 3-inch retractable sickle-shaped claws capable of puncturing vital organs. Velociraptors are apex ambush predators.
Yeah, dude, they are just
3 inches, dude. Ooh.
retractable too.
Yeah, retractable. I can put it
Strap it
yeah.
on and they're like,
Yeah.
yep, let's go. And-
Yeah. Get in there and just latch on and then bite the neck. Oh, man, dude. They just hopped on its back. Man. Okay. Grizzly bears. Size and weight. A typical grizzly bear weighs between 600 and 1,200 pounds, which we said, with males on the higher end. Standing on their hind legs, they can reach up to 9 feet in height. Strength. Grizzlies are extraordinarily powerful, capable of lifting over 1,000 pounds and delivering swipes with enough force to crush bones.
Yeah, that's true, dude. I heard about this thing where there's this video of a grizzly bear running up to a moose.
Yeah.
Boom, like this, like literally karate chopping its
Yeah.
back, breaking its back, and then just eating it.
Oh my God.
Like a moose.
Yeah, dude.
Wham!
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
my gosh. Okay. Durability. Their thick fur and hide combined with a substantial layer of fat means that they cannot be hit by AR bullets. They just bounce off. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Mike
I mean,
got really excited.
We're done here.
Yeah. I'm out. No, their substantial layer of fat provide robust protection against slashes and punctures. Okay. Advantage. Grizzly bear.
Yeah.
Raw strength, size, and durability overpower the Velociraptor's leaner build and speed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 2, intelligence.
That's
a tough one,
Yeah, they're
dude.
both smart, but I think I'm going to go grizzly bear.
Okay.
Because I think there's something about the Velociraptors. I think that they're just like raw, animalistic, hunt to kill, shred the thing to pieces, and just like, just right in. Where I think the grizzly bear would know what to do. I think in a situation like where, like, how do you take down a moose? How do you take down this animal? What are we doing here? How do you protect the young? Like, they're thinking about that, where I think Velociraptors are just this.
Yeah, they seem to be. It literally called them ambush predators.
Yeah.
So I'm going to agree with you because if you actually look at the habits of bears, their intelligence is not, they're not just like predators.
Yeah.
The carnivores. Like, dude, they're rubbing up against trees. They're laying in the sun. They're picking berries. Like, that just, to me, indicates a higher level of intelligence than just like an ambush predator.
Yeah, I got to go grizzly bear.
Okay.
They're known for being pretty smart.
Yeah.
So I think that even if they're outnumbered, I think they could still top it with their intelligence.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. I agree.
All right. Intelligence. Velociraptors. Known for their high intelligence, Maserati velociraptors exhibit pack coordination, problem-solving abilities, and strategic thinking.
I guess that is true because they had like an emotional relationship with Chris Pratt's character.
Yeah, in Jurassic World, they demonstrate the ability to follow commands and execute sophisticated ambushes.
Yeah, that's true. If we're talking about those.
We are talking about those.
Yeah, so, yeah. Ooh, that's a good argument. Okay.
Yeah. Grizzly bears. Grizzlies are smart with a strong sense of memory and adaptability, but they lack the complex group tactics and planning observed in velociraptors. They are primarily solitary animals relying on brute strength and instinct rather than advanced strategy. Advantage velociraptors.
Ooh, okay.
Superior intelligence and coordination.
I
So
can
we
see
had
that.
it backwards. Okay. So ChatGPT's 1-1, we're 2-0. Combat tactics.
I'm going Velociraptors. Yeah, I just think they work great in a herd, and I know that's group dynamics, but I just think the way that they tactfully take down people, and I think obviously the ones from Jurassic World, very smart in that sense, were like knowing specific order of operations of how to do things. I'm going Velociraptors. I think pretty much hands down.
Yeah, I don't know if I can come up with like a counter argument that would say that the bear has better combat tactics, as far as like what they actually use to take down prey. Because like that's what it looks like. It's like they're both predators, so it's like what tactics do they use to take down prey? Again, grizzly bears are very smart. Like with the salmon and stuff, they'll like intentionally get them to jump out of the water so they can latch onto their mouth, kind of thing. But yeah, I would say that as far as going off of the intelligence and strategic thinking, I would say that like the velociraptors are apex predators in that way. So I would say the velociraptors.
Velociraptor.
Okay. Velociraptor.
Yep.
All right, velociraptors. Raptors use stealth, speed, and pack ambush strategies to corner and overwhelm prey. They are adept at flanking and exploiting vulnerabilities, often attacking in a coordinated manner to isolate and disable their target. Grizzly bears. Grizzlies rely on brute strength and overwhelming power. Their attacks consist of bone-crushing bites, slashes from their 4-inch claws, and sheer body mass to overpower opponents. They are formidable in a frontal assault, but lack versatility. Yeah. So, advantage velociraptors.
Yep.
Their flanking tactics outclass the bear's straightforward combat style.
Okay. Yeah, I figured. So 2-1?
2-1 for us.
Yeah.
Yep. 2-1 for us, grizzly bear. 2-1 for velociraptor ChatGPT.
Okay.
Environmental advantage. who can adapt to their environment better and use it in the fight, wherever they are.
Yeah, I think I got to go Velociraptors. Even though the Grizzly would definitely use his environment, right? And I think that he knows exactly how to move through a forest and everything. I do think the Velociraptors just, gosh, I think they would just use trees and stuff to like, jump off of and like, just be able to, they're so versatile.
Yeah.
I think the versatility wins out with an environment, especially if it's like a forest setting.
Yeah. I'm going to agree with that because I think that, again, the grizzly bear, being that powerful of an animal and a predator, it just wanders around doing its well. What attacks a grizzly bear? Nothing. So, like, they're not used to having to, like, use their environment to their advantage. Like, the Velociraptor has to adapt, and, like, they have these different prey. Velociraptors do get hunted. There were bigger dinosaurs than them that would chomp them. So they have to be like, okay, how do we hide in the bushes? How do we ambush?
How do we use our environment?
To our advantage. So I would say Velociraptors.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Okay, cool. All right, Velociraptors. Raptors thrive in dense environments where they can use cover to their advantage, striking from hidden positions. Open environments would negate their stealth-based tactics. Ooh, so you think if it's just out in the open...
Not much to work with, yeah.
Which is what you said, Chili, about where are they fighting, which it'll tell us later. Grizzly bears. Grizzlies are versatile and comfortable in forests, tundras, and open fields.
Yeah.
Their physical endurance allows them to dominate in both close quarters and wide spaces. Advantage, grizzly bears.
Ooh, okay.
Their adaptability to various terrains provides an edge.
They kind of only... That's true. We were talking about Velociraptors only have one kind of environment where they thrive.
In the jungle, yeah.
Anywhere outside, right? If they're in a plain, but grizzly bears, dude, they'll conquer in a river, in an open field, in a forest. They'll do it all.
Yeah. So it's 2-2, just for different reasons, different categories.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
All right, man.
All right. Last one. Group dynamics.
I mean, Velociraptors.
Yeah.
I'm going Velociraptors.
I think the advantage there, clearly, they literally hunt in packs, and grizzly bears are normally solitary animals.
They work like a Navy SEAL team, and they just move forward.
Yeah, and grizzly bears are usually solitary, so fair enough. Chili nods his head and agrees. Okay. All right. Velociraptors. Raptors work seamlessly as a pack, executing flanking maneuvers and distracting prey to enable killing blows. Their cooperation is a cornerstone of their combat strategy. Grizzly bears. Bears are solitary creatures. Even in a pair, their combat dynamic would be uncoordinated, relying on individual strength rather than teamwork. Okay. Advantage, Velociraptors. Pack synergy outmatches uncoordinated pair behavior.
I concur. Couldn't agree more.
So 3-2, Velociraptors. Final verdict.
I think I'm going to change my answer to Velociraptors, dude. I think in the end they edge out just with their superior tactics and dude, I forgot about their talons and just their ability to just move around. Yeah, I just think I'm gonna edge out there and I'm gonna say Velociraptors.
Okay. My head is telling me Velociraptors, and that's probably what's on the page. But I'm gonna go Grizzlies.
Okay.
Because I just feel like, dude, just if they swipe the bone crushing hits, like I know Velociraptors are so fast, but if they get a swipe of the paw in there, dude, that thing's just like done. And then when the Velociraptors they lose a member of their pack, more and more members start going down, their advantage gets less.
That is true.
So it's like if one of the grizzly bears can take down two Velociraptors, then it's like 2-on-1. I don't know, man. But the Velociraptors do also probably have the longevity advantage because they have numbers, so they can peck and claw and But I'm gonna go with grizzly bears because I think that one blow is such a powerful thing.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Velociraptor.
Okay,
just because I think with brute strength, it is hard to beat, but I think the teamwork and having 2 against 1, I think it outweighs strength.
Okay. All right. So
let's see.
You guys are Velociraptors. I'm sticking with the Grizzlies. The hypothetical battle.
Let's do it.
Setting. A dense, temperate forest during dawn. The terrain offers moderate cover but has open clearings scattered throughout. The Velociraptors stalk the grizzly bears from the underbrush, using their heightened senses and silent movement. The bears, initially unaware, detect the raptors as they begin their coordinated attack. One raptor feints to distract the larger of the 2 bears, while 2 others flank from the sides.
That's insane right off the bat. Just
yeet! Yeah. It's not it's different kind of feint. it's not like a feint, like they like lay down and don't do anything. It's like they feint attacking, so that it's like a fake attack.
Oh,
yeah.
I was thinking what you were saying, Mike.
Yeah.
I would agree with.
Whoa,
I think that is
man,
much
that's
better.
brilliant. Yeah, just walk out of the forest.
Yeah. Like what's happening?
Yeah.
No. It's like they like come at it from the front, and they're like the Velociraptor's like growling, so it has the bear's attention, and then it like fakes attacks, like comes in and goes back out, and then the two other guys come from the sides. Okay. The Grizzly counters with a powerful swipe, sending one raptor tumbling.
Yo.
The injured raptor retreats, but its companions press the attack. Yeah, because like, dude, your bones are just crushed. Like, I'm out, guys.
Yeah, he
Sorry.
could break a moose's back.
Yeah. A second raptor leaps onto the back of a bear, slashing at its thick hide. The bear rears up, shaking it off and crushing it under its weight.
I think the bear. Man, maybe I should have stuck with my original. Yeah, maybe I should have stuck with my original.
Just falls back and crushes it. Oh,
yeah.
My gosh. Meanwhile, the remaining two raptors focus on the second bear, using their speed and agility to evade swipes while delivering quick, precise strikes to the legs and throat. The Grizzlies put up a ferocious fight, but the raptors' coordinated maneuvers eventually overwhelmed the second bear, leaving the injured Grizzly to retreat.
Ooh.
Winner, Velociraptor.
Oh, son!
Yeah. While the Grizzlies possess superior strength and durability, the Raptors' intelligence, agility, and pack coordination give them the advantage in a prolonged battle.
Yeah.
Their ability to strategize and exploit weaknesses allows them to wear down even the formidable grizzly bears.
Yeah.
However, the battle would likely result in significant casualties for the Raptors.
Significant.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With at least one or two killed or critically injured.
Yeah. Wow. Bravo.
Thanks. I'm glad we got there.
Yeah.
Hey, all mistakes are a gift, right? All mistakes are a gift. Improv lesson number 47.
Amen, dude. Amen.
Cool, dude. Well, that was good. So, yeah.
All right, everyone. That was Battle Royale. Let us know who you think would win and why, if we missed any fight comparison details, and most importantly, who you want to see in future showdowns.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know.
All right, JMO, let's move on to Tournament of the Olympians.
All right, everybody. It is time for Tournament of the Olympians, chunk number 3. Today, we're going to be playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Raise your hand. I do. All right.
do.
Can't see me, but my hand's
Chili's doing it too. All right. Where we will answer a series of multiple choice questions in order to win a hypothetical $1 million. Chili is going to be hosting today. Mike and I have no idea what's going to happen, so we're just here for the ride, dude. What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
All right. So, are you guys familiar with how to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
My understanding of it is that you get like 4 multiple choice answers to a question, and then you have to just get them right, and you move up levels, or that's kind of my basic understanding.
You start off, you get a question to get $100 and then go on.
Okay.
Once you get up to $1,000, if you get there, it goes up by 1,000 and so on.
Okay.
There are 4 options you can do for a question if you don't know.
Okay.
So you get them. If you use them, you lose them.
Okay.
So the first one is 50-50.
Okay.
So there's 4 answers.
Yeah.
If you want to use that, it gets rid of 2 of them.
Okay.
There's a helpline. So you call an imaginary person and it helps you out.
Guess
And
we
then
could call someone.
We
if
could,
want to,
yeah, absolutely.
You could. And then there is also where it takes the consensus of the people watching and it gives you a percentage of, say, 80% of people think it's this answer. And then it kind of thinks, okay, 80% of people says it's this one. And then the last option is if you do not know at all, there's a switch question.
Okay.
It will give you a whole new question.
Okay.
Quick heads up about this. The first couple questions are pretty simple.
Okay.
And
Great.
if you were to get them wrong, I'd be a little worried.
Okay. Fair enough. How many total questions is it?
I believe it's like 20.
Okay.
I
that's
believe
a good
it's
number.
20.
And we can only use those 4 once.
You use it, you lose
All
it.
right. Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Your first question.
Mike and I are a team. Let's do this thing, dude.
Yep.
Let's.
The power of teamwork.
Yes.
Which of these is an informal name for the little finger? A, orangey. B, purple. C, pinky. Or D, greeny.
So I'll consult my partner, but it's pinky
Wait, which?
for the little finger.
the little
It's a
Oh, I
finger.
thought he said the middle finger. I'm sorry. I'm like,
No.
I was like, where's the bird?
I think
like,
we're gonna officially answer pinky.
Pinky.
All right.
Pinky is correct.
Ah, nice.
So
$100.
far, you
Yeah.
are at $100.
Yes. Thank
Right.
you. Thank
The
you.
next question for $200.
Okay.
Russia extends across Europe and which other continent? A, Asia, B, Africa, C, Australia, or D, South America?
Asia.
It would be Asia. Final answer.
Asia is correct.
Yes. 2 for 2.
Tough
Just
done,
roll it.
son.
Just roll
Yeah.
So far, you have $200. But if you get this wrong, you lose all $200. For $300, which of these is a pink dressing used on seafood and salads?
Okay.
A, Million Peak, B, Thousand Island, C, 100 Reef, or D, Dozen Bay?
Thousand Island.
Thousand Island.
Yeah, unfortunately, 100 Island was already used. So, yes, 1,000.
All right. All right. Cool.
For $500.
All right.
Where in the human body is the cerebral cortex? A, liver, B, the knee, C, heart, or D, brain?
Brain?
It is in the brain.
Yeah.
Brain
Yes.
is correct.
Nice.
We're just racking up the dough.
That one,
Yeah.
that one, I was a little worried. I was thinking you might have got that.
Do they
right.
do this show anymore?
I don't
Not
think so.
entirely
Man, I
sure.
would love to go on
I
this
don't
show.
know.
It was like Regis Philbin, right?
I think so.
Back in like the early 2000s.
yeah, I think they still put them out there. I don't know if they're live.
They make them anymore. Yeah, dude.
This next question is for $1,000.
Okay, so I think it should be getting harder here soon.
Which cathedral town were Chaucer's pilgrims traveling to?
Oh, okay, that's a better.
A, Ely, B, Salisbury, C, Warwick, or D, Canterbury?
It was what was the guy's name?
Chaucer's,
I
Chaucer.
think it's Canterbury. Do you know anything else? I think it's Canterbury.
I'm going to go with that.
Okay, Canterbury. D.
And that is correct.
Yes! Come on,
That-
baby.
Let's go.
That was the first one I was a little worried about. I was a little worried
$1,000
about
bucks.
that.
Did you know that? Like, did you have an idea of that?
It was either Salisbury or Canterbury, but Canterbury is I think I read this great book called Pillars of the Earth, which is like, there was like the Knights of Canterbury
Okay,
and like a saint. I just had a vague thing, but it was a gut feeling.
So, for a quick little reference, you are at $1,000. So if you get the next question wrong, you end up with hypothetical $1,000.
Okay.
If you get it right, you go up to 2,000, then 4,000,
All right.
and so on.
Cool. I think we
There
should just
are-
leave. No, I'm just kidding. Let's cash out right
This
now.
is not deal or no
Yeah.
deal. Sorry.
Not deal or no.
so Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You either win it or you don't.
Well, if you get to in this stage, like there are the options where you can say, "Yeah, I'll take the $1,000 and go."
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, in this game, that doesn't.
No, we're
exist.
going to the end.
Yeah.
I was just wondering in the actual game if you could
There are
leave.
15 total questions.
Okay.
There are 15, so that was fine.
Perfect. Here we go, baby.
Your question for $2,000. Which of these sizes for clothes is not in common use as a Roman numeral? A, S, B, M, C, L, D, XL.
Okay.
XL is used.
And then
yeah.
M, and what was the other one? S?
S.
It's F.
S.
F.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh, yes. All right.
Next question is for $4,000.
Okay.
If you get it wrong, you lose $1,000.
I want to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
How is horse racing sometimes described? A, play of princes, B, sport of kings, C, fancy of queens, or D, the fun of knaves?
I believe it's the Sport of Kings. I think.
I'll trust your gut.
You still have your four
yeah,
things.
we have our 4 things. Let's use
But
Let's use one.
I want to remind you, this is only question 6.
Oh, this is question 6?
Yeah, I feel like we want to use them in
Correct.
like 10.
No,
and a half.
7. Sorry.
I
Question
feel like we
7.
want to use them like 10.
All right, I'm
and
going
a
to
half.
trust your gut. I'm going to trust you.
I
But if we
think it's
lose,
the
we go back to
Sport of
0.
Kings.
Correct.
Can you read the
Yep.
things again?
How is horse racing sometimes described? The play of princesses, the sport of kings, fancy of queens, or fun of knaves?
Trying to think of the names of the races. There's the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, and the
Sport of Kings or the
I think it's okay. Well, you win all 3. It's the Triple Crown. So I'm going to go with the Kings.
All right. Okay.
Sport of King.
We're going to go Sport of Kings.
I do know that.
Your final answer is sport of kings. And that is correct.
Yes. Nice, Mike. We're in the Triple Crown, baby.
Yeah.
Because back then, here's your little history
Yes,
I'll
please.
give you. It was only played by kings.
Oh, really?
That was, or raced.
Bet on by Kings or whatever?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was really only, It was
For
for the
kings.
highest. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so,
So for the highest royalty of people.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Kind of like polo.
Yeah.
Your next question is for $8,000.
Okay.
The
That's
Belmont.
pretty
The
exciting.
Belmont. That's what it is.
Okay.
Oh, that was driving me nuts.
Ooh, this.
I love you.
I'll give you a little tip here. This question is much easier than the last one.
Okay.
For me, I guess.
Sure.
Which of these would be most likely to use a metronome?
Okay.
A, musician.
Yeah.
B, surgeon.
Yeah.
C, architect. Or D, computer programmer.
What's a metrodome? I don't know.
Metronome.
A metronome is the click.
Which it's going to be a musician because they make music and it helps you time beats. So it's
Okay.
it's a musician.
Musician. Is that true, Chili?
And that is correct.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yes, it is.
dude.
I have a metronome on my app that I probably open at
What do
least
you
once a
actually
day.
use it for?
Yeah, it's to keep beat. So as a musician, when reading music, there is a time signature.
Okay.
And in that time signature, there's also a tempo given. And it basically tells you how fast or how slow to play this beat. And
Okay.
it will say the very simple one that'll like kind of go from there is 60 beats per minute.
Okay.
So that means the metronome will click
1 second.
60 times in a minute,
Okay.
which is
One
per second.
Okay.
Cool,
and
man.
it speeds up or slows down depending on the song.
If it's 120 beats per minute,
so if it's like an EDM song, it's going to be up.
it's probably a little faster.
yeah. Okay. But if
Just
it's
a-
like
just a little.
if it's like classical music, it's like
Well, it depends on which classical music we're
I
talking
guess
about.
that's true.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like for a lead.
If we're talking early 1600s, 1700s, to get really deep about music history
let's
here,
do it.
a lot of them tended to be a little slower, but then you also got when Mozart became a thing, then you got really complex, really fast things.
Ah.
And then it kind of got into both, and now you get the 1900s, where then they write music that it has no tempo. And those are called freeform,
Whoa.
and they're really expressive.
Cool.
All right, man.
Yeah.
That is fascinating stuff. I didn't know about any of that. Thank you,
Okay.
Charlie.
Your next question is for $16,000.
Gosh, we're getting rich.
Yeah.
What name is given to the short connecting instrumental movement in an opera?
Oh goodness, we might have to use something on this one.
Option A,
Okay.
inner piano. B, inner forte. C, intermezzo. D, interlargo.
Oh goodness, yeah. I think it's the second one.
I think it's Forte.
I think it's forte, but I kind of want to use one. This is question 8.
This is question 9, I think. You might have
Okay,
to.
so we have 50-50.
We have the
We can get
50-50.
rid of it. We have the call, phone a friend. We have poll,
You ask the audience.
which would
and
be
then,
you, and then the other one is what?
you get a whole new question.
Oh,
I think we poll. If it's him.
with the opera.
Well, doesn't he know music?
I did major in music education.
All right, we're gonna poll Chili.
Yeah.
What does the audience have to say?
Oh boy.
Do you know
I
this?
should have listened a little bit more.
Do you know this?
But with my gut,
Uh-huh.
I'm going intermezzo, which is option C. Okay.
Do we
So
trust him?
inner piano.
Oh, okay.
Inner piano
It's not
is
that.
like piano's a dynamic.
Yeah.
Forte is also a dynamic.
Okay.
Largo is a type of like accent. It's how it's
Okay.
played.
Okay.
I would have to go intermezzo.
All right. I trust you.
I trust you. Let's go intermezzo.
I'll bet 16 grand on you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. And that was
yes.
Dude, why I tell you, poll the man.
Yeah, dude. Nice. Good job, Chili.
it has been a while since I've talked about the opera, and probably 4 years, but
Yeah.
I
Hey,
pushed
man.
through for us.
That you never knew that it would pay off.
Your
like
next
this.
question for $32,000 and your second checkpoint. So if
Okay.
you get it right, you will win $32,000
All right.
for
All
sure.
right. Okay, that's big. That's big time.
And remember, you still have your 50-50.
Yeah.
You still have your phone a friend, and then you still have your new question.
Okay. All right.
All right, man.
Yeah, we got to make sure we use all three
Yeah, we have to.
at some point. No need to be overconfident.
This question is: what nationality was the artist Hieronymus Bosch?
Oh goodness.
A, German, B, Norwegian, C, Dutch, or D, Swiss?
Both.
Swiss.
How do you spell that? B-O-S?
B-O-S-C-H.
Bosch.
Yes.
A lot of
Feels
those
like-
guys were German.
German.
A lot, like just numbers-wise, a lot of those
I
composers
don't
were
think
German.
anybody 50-50 we're going to do it. I don't think we should do... All right, I don't think phone a friend. Anybody that we know is
No.
going to know that question. We don't know any linguists.
New question? I mean, I
Or the
don't know.
50-50. Your gut, Mikey.
50-50.
Chance. We're going to
Let's
use
go
our
50-50.
50-50. Cut it in half.
50-50. What was your original? You thought it was what?
We thought it was either German or Swiss, but
The options it got rid of were A and B. So it was German and Norwegian. So you are left with Dutch and Swiss.
Bosch.
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 B-O-S-C.
My gut's saying Swiss.
Duh.
My gut's saying Swiss, dude.
God, Swiss. I feel like it's Dutch.
And it was Dutch.
Oh, I trusted your gut over mine.
So unfortunately,
That's
you walk away today with only $1,000.
Do we not get to finish the
But-
game?
Well, you lost.
Oh, we can't keep for funsies?
The game,
The game
after
ends.
you lose, the game ends.
Oh.
All right, well, we're going to have to try that again.
Another
We'll come
day.
back stronger next time.
Can't win them all.
Yeah. Dang it.
Maybe next time I'll get all 15 questions out ready for you.
Yeah.
I'll give you a second chance.
And the
even if
bonus.
it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. See how much we earn. But hey, dude, we appreciate you running that. That was so fun for us to like not have to prepare anything and literally just get to play a game. So thank you.
Thank you, Chili.
Cool. All right, everybody. Well, that is the end of the podcast. We just want to thank you guys so much. Those of you who make it to the end are the true homies. We love you. We appreciate you. We thank you for existing. I also want to extend a thank you to my co-host, Michael. I love you, dude. Thank you for doing this show with me. And our special guest, Chili Mitchell, today.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
Champion of our people.
adding to the fun. If you want to support the show, the best way that you can do that is...
Paint or draw a picture of something that inspires you.
Okay. Something that inspires me would be the yin-yang symbol. What is something that inspires you?
An eagle.
Okay. Chili.
I don't even know. Probably just a happy face.
Okay.
Simple
great.
yet effective.
All right. So paint a happy face with an eagle and a yin-yang all at once. Send it into us, and we'll put it right here on the wall somewhere.
Oh,
But if you don't, draw something that inspires you. Okay, if you want to go above and beyond and support the show in other ways, you can leave a rating review on your podcast apps, whatever one you're listening to right now. That would be huge. You can like and subscribe on YouTube. You can also follow us on our social media and share those clips with anybody that you think would laugh at them or enjoy them. The links are in the description for that. And if you really want to be a rock star for us, you can sign up for our Patreon. It is $5 a month, and you get every session a week early. So you can get next session right now when you sign up. And before we leave you and see you till next week, we have one thing that is so important to remind you of, and that is that there is more to life than bills. Awesome, everybody. We will see you next week.
Peace.